I'm alive. Oh, you two on one temperature. We're going to eat my guess.
I am Salt of the Clown.
I am Ryan Krypton from Superior Nerdum.
Yep. And wondering why the two wins? Because of Google Play's glitch.
That because I'm busy fucking up timelines since I got the time ring now. I'm a Kailishan, bitches.
Yeah.
Nice.
What was you? Did you fucking fuck up the timeline? I swear to God, I'll fucking kill you right now.
I don't know. Are you pulling a Manhattan? Or an Oz?
Or pouring at the
If I did, 2 would not happen.
Just don't pull a Barry, please, God. No, we don't.
Bruce Wayne would mean dead in my world.
Yeah. Oh, God, it's funny. Anyway,
go on.
We are talking about Judgment Dog, the animated movie that just came out 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Coming featuring in February.
Digital comes out 4 weeks before release.
Yep.
Just say that.
I watched Resident Evil last night. It was a bad copy, though.
Yep. And so, where should we start?
Where should we start? I don't know. How about the fact that Batman was non-existent? Batman was like, "Why the fuck are you here?"
Yeah.
Well, I think they inspired that from that Trinity War story with Pandora's Box.
Yeah, that's true.
Of hiding him on there. Mm-hmm. I mean, he didn't do much, just like how he was in Batman v Superman.
Yep.
Plus, Batman's a cash cow right now. Well, always been a cash cow.
Well, he's always been that cash cow because they never take a chance on anything else but him. But
overall, though, this movie, I gotta say, was more violent than Atlantis.
Yeah, well, it's R-rated.
That was PG-13. This was a hard PG-13.
That's weird. We don't want to share it rated R.
But am I the only one who laughed about the shit monster that we had on there? The shit demon?
Yeah, that was funny.
I mean, I enjoyed it because Matt Ryan, is back for Constantine, even though now we know that he's going to do an animated series, which is not a bad idea either. Okay. But I actually like this more than the Teen Titans one.
Yeah, Teen Titans never Jessica with Teen Titans. I agree. Jessica Dog, I mean, what this movie did on Teen Titans is that, one, Batman would be in it, but he's more of a supporting hero. He's more of a Jessica Dog movie. It makes me happy because we're all afraid of Batman getting the show we did. Thank God.
Well, I knew he wasn't because they're gonna have to show the other characters. The only good parts in my eyes is the Justice League Dark cast and Constantine and what's her face? Huh?
Zatanna.
Zatanna, yeah.
Zatanna. Mm-hmm.
Well, what you having a problem with that, or you like the cast? Because I
like the cast. Like what I have a problem is just like Batman's just literally not exist. Batman's like forced down our throats. That's my big problem.
Well, I think the reason why they did that is because I think they see Batman as the one who could bring a group together because of the Justice League. Remember, they changed that. Because I remember in the animated series version of Justice League, Batman's the one who was with Martian Manhunter recruiting. Same thing with that movie, the Final Frontier.
Yeah, Final Frontier.
Of the 40s, 50s Justice League team.
Yeah, New Frontier.
Yeah, and since recent comics in Justice League versus Suicide Squad, spoiler alert, he recruits Lobo.
Yep, the main man, the real Lobo, not New Frontier Lobo.
One of the founders of the Justice League. He's the one who gets to recruit.
Yep.
Actually,
everyone's busy.
Actually, that makes me wonder, why are we doing a Justice League of America? Why is Batman running another team yet again? First he did Justice League International. He started running that shit. Now he's running Justice League. Now he's running Justice League
America.
Like,
he has the money. He's the richest one out of the whole group.
Lex Luthor got money, and I have not yet. Justice League.
Lex Luthor just needs to stay out of comics now.
Yeah, because actually, New 52 it's actually a good guy now.
Yeah, it's weird to me too, but I feel like it's never been done before. I don't know. They like to repeat history.
I don't think it had been done before. I think it's the first time it's been done. I don't remember.
I see another movie with this team.
Yeah, same here. Edit said he'll be back.
Because This story was actually not boring from beginning to end. It was actually good. It wasn't like a big mess like the other movies were. Like I was one who enjoyed Batman Bad Blood. I liked all the Batman movies we got. I like Justice League War, but you know, change that I went to where joins earlier than he's supposed to, before Aquaman, basically, which is not a bad thing though, because you know we're trying to get Shazam out there because he's an underrated character in some fans' eyes.
I agree.
That's sad because
then-
it'll be bigger.
And plus, we haven't seen Zatanna in an animated feature since what? Justice League?
I think of Justice League. No, I know what. I think of Young Justice. Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen her since Young Justice, but
Young Justice? Oh yeah, that's right, Young Justice, who she hooks up with Dick Grayson and is younger there compared to what she really is right now. But somebody asked me the other day why John and her are flirting each other, and I told them they were in a relationship when they were younger, during his training days as an occultist with Nick Nitro.
The New 52 continuity where they were trained under Nick Nero.
Indeed.
Which I don't mind that. It's the perfect couple. She's sassy and smart. He is a bloody bloke that everybody hates.
Actually, but the problem is, every relationship John is ever going to be in is doomed to fail.
That's life of occultists. So.
No, that's the life of the Hellblazer, like his original series.
One thing of funny said.
I have his original series, the first volume. I need to get more though, because he's my favorite character, like one of my all-time favorite magic users.
Indeed. And Madeline Constantine, I'm glad he's in this movie because I'm really so happy to hear his voice again. I miss him as Constantine. I've been waiting for him to come out for ever since the show got canceled.
Yeah.
And now I got to hear him again. I'm really happy.
And I hate how you know this is related to what we're talking about. I hate how people are complaining about the show getting canceled, and I tell them it's not the NBC's fault. It's just that the production company gets a hold of something, they have to pay a certain amount of a license fee. And the company who owns the rights, everything, they're allowed to raise it up while they see stake in business. That's why NBC's like, we can't do it. Same thing with Supergirl and CBS. The license fee got too expensive. The budget started to increase. Good ratings. Oh, you know what? We'll take it off your hands.
Yep.
Which I thought, why put it on CBS when you own your own channel? You have your own channel. Why don't you just throw all your characters there? The problem with John Constantine, another problem is it's on both people's sides. It's also about the money, the budget, but also NBC put him on the time slot of death. On Friday. On a Friday. Nobody.
Yeah, and there's a lot of shows on at the same hour.
Yeah, and
there's Law and Order.
Friday, nobody's gonna go watch that.
Nope.
Yeah, which that sucks because you constantly ultimately you got the character right, you got the stories right, and that's leading up to something big. Scene 2.
And the funny thing is though, the only way I see it come back as a live show on CW is a lot of shows get canceled or end. I mean, I'm amazed they squeezed in Riverdale.
Supernatural needs to get canceled. They just need to end that damn show already.
That show's actually getting better, but they got renewed for a 13th season, I think. Last I checked.
They're going away to 13 or 14.
They're trying to reach 300 episodes. That's what Jared and Jensen want. If it reaches 300 episodes, then they could decide to cancel it or not.
Oh, yeah, I know. But I say
I would do the same thing. Like, you know what? 300 sounds like a good number. We've been here for years. Okay, we could do that. Have a good ending.
Indeed. I agree 100%. Even though in my battle I ended scene 5. You know what? 300, go for it.
Yeah, but Justice League Dark though, I see more than one film because there's so many good stories for it. Even though they canceled it in the comics.
Yeah, they canceled the series because
I like Steve Pop thing on there. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, so one thing was awesome in this movie. Like, holy shit! When you get Steam on it, you're amazing.
But the member that's missing on there was Dr. Fate.
Yeah, that did kind of annoy me. I really want Dr. Fate in this movie.
Well, we need Kent Nelson. We need the original Dr. Fate, not this crap they keep throwing somebody else under there.
Dr. Fate?
I want to see Clarion, the Witch Boy, coming.
Same here.
I wish they stopped making him a villain. He's not a villain.
Wasn't Clarion Young Justice? Oh, wait, he wasn't Young Justice.
Yeah, he was the Lord of Chaos.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I said, he's not a villain. He's just a person. In fact, he actually helped out Young Justice and Teen Titans in the pre-52 continuity.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And
in one story, the crossover between Titans and Young Justice, he estimated all the kids into adults, and all the adults into kids. That was funny. Like, that's a fun story.
yeah, but Justice League Dark. So what all went on in there? Because from what I hear, that it seems like a pretty good movie, and they said it was pretty, this is probably one of the darker movies.
It was, but
it was dark.
Yeah, the acting was amazing. With all the spellcasting.
Oh, dude, then again, it needs to be dark because we're dealing with mysticism here, and mysticism, that it can't just always be about good and evil. Magic, to me and my little brother believes magic is gray. It's whatever you perceive it to be.
Yeah,
And
like Doctor Strange.
It basically holds a consequence when you use it. Like John Constantine made a deal with the devil.
Yep.
oh, he didn't make a deal with the devil. He made a deal with devils. Like he made a deal with 3 different ones to the point where they couldn't take his soul without one of them had to screw the other one over.
Yeah, right. That's how.
Yeah, that's why I said I read the original Hellblazer and I loved it because he was an asshole. But I told my friends, you should not watch Supernatural. You should watch Constantine because I said that's where they even get the cult from.
Indeed.
Was
Should we not talk about that from Constantine?
And I said the most badass thing you ever do is when John threatened God, telling him, if I were to die and I go to hell, I will rise to power. And when I become the new Hell Lord, I'm going to close the gates out. I'm going to close the gates and kick everyone out of hell. And I'm going to make it everyone's problem if I die.
Nice.
You cannot. That's
Sounds like
the
it.
most badass
See,
thing you ever
that's
say.
why, you know what? That's why I can see John Constantine make an appearance on Supernatural.
Yeah, that's
Tiny
awesome.
there to shove it.
Oh, I would, but
Because everything they did was their fault. Everything they did was their fault.
yeah, actually they could. Actually, they were talks about it, but Warner Brothers ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, they won't, which is sad. Because that would have been awesome crossover.
From what I understand, it's not the TV. The TV and the comics, they're all in agreement. It's the people, the executives who does the movies and have the film rights and all them. It's the top. I mean, the top.
Oh yeah,
They're the ones who make all the real big decisions about what goes on in the country. They're the ones who keep telling them, no, Batman should do this or that. And that's why Gotham is Gotham at this point.
Speaking of Gotham, sorry to we're just sports guys in this, but we're gonna Joker in the show. New 52 Joker.
You know what? Here's the thing, though, about that. After analyzing the show, hearing a good friend of mine who is a fan of the show, they read comics too.
Mm-hmm.
Joker can be older than Bruce or the same age. We don't know how old he really is in the comics. They never specify that, even with his first appearance.
Yep.
And there's more than one, so they could do that with Gotham. They could do more than one Joker if they wanted to.
Yeah, there's all.
Have a Joker.
Same guy.
Have a Joker's in his 20s. Same age as Dick Grayson. Have a Joker as a teenager. It really doesn't matter anymore because Rebirth just mentioned that.
Yep.
More than one Joker, and that explains a lot too because he can't never die.
Yep.
And it always shows why he keeps coming back again and again and again.
Yeah, it makes a little sense too how there's 3. He got shot, he got blown up. How is he alive? Oh, he's another Joker.
Yep. You get down eaten by fish.
Or we go with that.
If Batman can have multiple people don the suit, Joker can do the same thing.
Oh, so we're going by the Batman Beyond timeline story where anybody can just take on the name Joker. It's more than one person. It's multiple Jokers.
Yeah, a gang of Jokers from my character.
Actually, I'm still wondering, why has anybody even started touching on that plot line yet about Wonder Woman's brother or the 3 Jokers that's running around?
Not yet.
The Jokers, they've been hinting a little bit, but I read Harley Quinn the other day where Joker's back.
Yeah, well,
It's
one
the Joker that she beat up. It's the one that she was dating, the one that she beat up at Arkham.
New 52 Joker? Or was it?
that can't be New 52.
No, that Joker. No, New 52 Joker has the hairstyle, with the shaved sides and the slick back hair. That's
Greg
yeah.
Capallo's artwork. Yeah, that Joker.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Joker that she hooked up with is the Killing Joke Joker.
It is? Holy shit.
Yes.
That's
And
interesting.
then the main Joker that we all know is from the 40s.
Oh, we're talking about
Listen,
Jack Nicholson
and-
Joker.
Yeah, 959 60, I think. I know.
Influenced the movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Or is
makes
it
sense.
TV Adam West Joker?
I went
It's
to
both, if you think about it.
I'm a Joker actually appeared in an anime movie that came out last year called Kid Crusaders.
Hmm.
Like, that was a fun anime movie.
Really now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're slowly gonna reel everything with the Jokers and the Wonder Woman because Dr. Manhattan is finally making an appearance because Jeff Johns writing it.
Yep. You know, the button.
Actually, what's going on? One of the things I wondered was what's going on with Oz. Why would he take? He says Tim Drake is beloved. He's one of the most beloved people, but he's
It's
also.
Oz.
But how
Yeah.
would he get? But I'm thinking, why would you take him out of play and not Wally?
Because of Batman, the Future End story.
Wait, Future's End? That's still canon? Wait.
Okay,
no, it
here's
can't be-
why. Let me explain why. All right, there was hints on it as some of the issues. All right, he was dead for how many? 5 years in the Future End storyline.
I think it was 5 years. I don't
Okay, 5 years. This one, he hinted he was going to quit for 4 years.
Yep.
I think Oz is trying to balance the timeline because of Wally and him.
That would make sense when you think about but
And
this is
this
the other
is the
question.
main consequence of Barry Allen too. He's going to be the major key player of this. That's why we have 2 different covers of Batman and the Flash.
Well, they both were key players because they're the last two people we were seeing in Flashpoint.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, Thomas Wayne Batman.
The thing is, what is so important about the letter from his dad from the pre-Flashpoint universe?
I still want that myself on Flashpoint. That's this thing.
Yeah, I can't decode it because I know there's a code on there somehow. Someone's telling me, who's taking the criminal and justice stuff in school, saying that there's a code on there that of something. I'm like, but it made him cry. I guess the letter was to tell him how proud he is.
Yeah,
Mhm. Yep.
but the letter's more.
But it has to be more than that. But it has to be more something to it, though.
Yeah, that has to be because when you're thinking about it, Barry Allen, he promised Thomas Wayne was the guy to take away, which he did. And
And why is that the pin of the comedian in there?
that's what I wonder. Because
It was there after the lightning bolt struck the wall.
yep. And this book had the EP special,
Barry brought something with him then
maybe.
when he fixed the timeline.
No, actually, I
that's
think
why.
it was-
Why was something.
Or it could be because Manhattan was outside of the timeline when it was already getting fixed up that he decided to hurry and change something.
But this right enough.
Well, the thing is, the thing is though, the New 52 Earth, they're saying that he's the one who created it.
Well, first it's saying he created it, but now they're saying someone stole 10 years from him. Because remember, at the exact moment, Pandora was mixing Vertigo, Wildstorm, and DC all into one. At that one moment, somebody could have done something.
Pandora probably.
And
Yeah, because remember, Pandora was the key to starting the New 52. And then when that moment she merged all the worlds together, Manhattan could have stepped in without her knowing.
And also, what's his name too? Telos.
Actually,
Then
that's
Convergence.
Convergence is also weird because I don't understand Convergence. I know it's a pointless event, but I don't understand that one too because now we have pre-52 Superman who remembers pre-52 Wally.
Yep.
Wally doesn't know pre-50, but why doesn't Wally remember pre-52 Superman?
Actually, I think he does. I think he does remember, and they both actually talk to each other in issue 7 times.
No, he doesn't. Wally even said, "Oh, you know me." He was talking to Superman like, "Oh, you know me," but Wally doesn't recognize this Superman.
That's odd because if my memory serves me well, it does. Wasn't Wally in Convergence? Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah, that's him with his family, but they disappeared. And
Yeah.
another thing is I keep telling people is, what happened to pre-crisis Supergirl?
Oh yeah.
Parallax is still out there because Parallax tagged Hal Jordan, and then he just up and left. They both are still out
She
there.
probably
somewhere.
died.
Yeah,
She probably
she's right
died or
there.
something else happened. Here's the thing, though. I'm thinking the pre-52 Superman that everybody loves, that one thing is real.
you think he was created by Dr. Manhattan or New 52 Man?
Have you not noticed the clues of it? Have you not noticed the clues of it?
Clues? What clues? Besides the fact
The first issue. Okay, the first issue, how he was exploring, venting of, coping with the New 52's death, thinking,
Yep.
I can't replace him. I can't replace somebody who was this good. Was known right here.
oh,
He
the
had a
Reaper.
handprint. He had a handprint on the ground,
Yeah, they glowed.
Yep.
glowing blue.
We got to,
It glowed blue.
Yeah, but also Clark Kent's hand also glowed.
yeah, he did. Well, the imposter did.
So I'm thinking the New 52 that we're gonna get, because they're gonna meet each other again. He's coming back.
Yep, and Superman
part of it.
Reborn. Which
Oh wait,
actually-
here's something. Here's an idea I just had. What if we were going by that Grant Morrison run when he used to do JLA, where Superman was split in two, and there was red Superman and blue Superman? What if
Oh yeah,
Superman was split in Clark Kent? I don't know how.
yeah, red and blue. Red and blue. I remember.
Yeah, what if Clark Kent was
Yeah.
separated from the Superman persona, and he believed, and they both believe they're both the same person, but they believe two different things? Because he said Superman took over his life.
I think that's what they're doing. I think they're bringing that back because they're bringing back a lot of stuff that we've seen before.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I say, you know what? Get Grant Morrison back on Superman or something.
No, Grant Morrison's acting comic was so confusing. I have no idea what to going. Yeah, I
Got Morrison with another company now. He's not writing for DC anymore.
Oh, he's still writing. He's doing Multiversity.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Multiversity 2 is
Yeah,
coming out
that's
either
happening.
this year or next year.
Speaking of multiversity, in the new storyline in Superman, apparently we got multiverse Jessica involved.
Multiplicity.
Yep, multiplicity. Yep,
Oh.
and it's awesome.
Oh yes, they show some of the Superman plus Peter J. Tomasi finally made his own what Earth 14 was, but we don't really get to understand what the Assassin League was all about.
Yeah, we got Earth 16, Batman Beyond, my favorite universe.
You mean Earth? It's Earth 12.
Oh, I thought Earth
Batman
16.
Beyond is Earth 12. Earth 16 is the Just universe.
Oh, my bad. Whatever. I'm just happy that Superman Beyond is in this book.
Oh yes, it's very good because they show Batman.
Which one though? Is it Kal-El or is it the
John, you mean his son?
is
Yeah,
Chris
he
Kent.
becomes Superman Beyond.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's probably
Chris
John.
Kent.
You know.
Huh?
It's probably John, which makes sense when you think about it.
From which one?
From Batman Beyond. I
Oh.
think.
John, actually, the animated universe is a little bit ahead of theirs, but it's supposed to be based off the animated series. So Superman didn't have a son in that version.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
also Earth 50 is also parallel to Earth 12.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember.
So maybe.
So basically, this is the animated verse one that we saw with 2.0.
Yeah, that's
and we
basically
have
what it is.
Earth
Because
Beyond,
yeah,
which is canon to the current stuff right now.
I don't think 2.0 canon to the current stuff. I think the current stuff is its own separate timeline, and it's probably features in timeline.
it's like Injustice. Picture Batman Beyond, the one with Terry McGinnis. Picture is Injustice. It's its own thing. It's not coinciding with anything about the
Well,
future.
there's a reason why I see it canon because they showed the back mech suit, which is the Batman
That's-
Beyond 2.0 suit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they did show that.
And they did try to retcon it where, Bruce, it's not Bruce Wayne, it's Damian Wayne that's old and crippled in the future.
I think it gave me away. I don't remember because I'm trying to catch that Batman Beyond.
Yeah, they try to retcon that to make it where it was.
Okay, the other one they tried to retcon because they said supposedly he saved Leo Terry McGinnis from the doll maker.
Yep. Yeah, and he did the Monty Batman Robin series.
The Dollmaker wasn't in Peter J. Tomasi's Batman and Robin series. It was in
Oh.
comics.
Oh, I never read that comic series.
Oh, dude, you got to read it. Actually, James Tynion the Fourth is an amazing writer.
Yeah. The newest
Oh, yeah,
one I'm reading.
didn't he take over Red Hood and the Outlaws for a little bit in the 52? kind of
Yeah.
fixed up everything that was wrong, and then Scott Liddell got it back.
Yeah, he tried to fix because nobody liked Scott Liddell's run, so they
I
got
liked
they got him to write it. He tried to fix it as
Uh-huh.
best as he could. He tried to bring Cheshire back to hook him Roy and Cheshire up or hinting at it. But now Dan Abnett is going back to the Titans run where Roy is flirting with Donna now.
Yep, the Titans is awesome. Which I'm fine with that because at this point, if we can't get Leanne back, whatever. I'll get to what I get.
But the thing is, though,
Good.
how Rebirth 52 is, that's what I call it, because it is part of 52.
Yeah, you do make
It's
it.
not really our 52 universe that we know about. The relationship that Jake had with Barbara and Donna and with Helena.
Helena Wayne.
Different. Yeah, Helena Wayne.
Yeah, which here's the thing.
Which I know she's gonna come on soon because her mom and dad had a little something on the rooftop.
Oh yeah.
I have a question. Is
Rooftop.
Helena Bertinelli the same one from Spiral that's on the Birds of Prey?
I don't think
Yeah.
so. I think it's different Huntress because those two Huntress went
No,
back.
it's
It's the same person.
the same person.
Oh, okay. So the same person from Spiral. Okay, that's because that's confusing me because
Wait, I
He's-
thought
he's
Earth 2
double
Helena
agent.
Wayne Chicago went back to Earth 2.
no, that's Helena Wayne. Helena Bertinelli is was part of she was the daughter of a crime boss.
Oh,
Who
gotcha.
is Naro?
Yeah, they're two different people.
Oh. Man, that's confusing.
Actually, for some reason, I was actually glad that Earth 2 somehow is still going on. They still have the comics still going on.
Oh,
know
I hate
anybody
Dick- I hate
who
Dick's
uses
costume of Batman. I hate it so much.
Yeah,
disgusting.
I don't want Earth 2 Society is so boring. Ugh. Like this was and they cut time with Wayne Batman and Convergence.
Actually, nobody. It's because they try to radically make it so different that it basically failed
Yep.
to live up to the original. That's why I say they need to bring Justice Society back. I can't wait for them to bring Society back so we can get the real Wildcat, Alan Scott. We get the real
Jake
Jake,
Garrick.
Dan Garrett, Blue Beetle. We can even get Ma Huckle back and say she was the original Red Tornado for that universe.
Indeed, and get Lois Lane. We get here's the thing. I love people to go. I love people to go on Abbey Road. That Earth 2 Lois Lane, I wanted to go away.
Oh yeah. What else I would like? I haven't been reading Blue Beetle, but what's going on with there? I've seen that they're trying to tie it back to mysticism again.
Yep.
Which
Oh.
could fail.
Oh,
Really?
yeah. Continue.
What's up?
Oh, what's your opinion on Blue Beetle?
I haven't been reading it. Only been reading is Batman, Detective Comics, Nightwing. I gotta catch up on Titans and Teen Titans. I gotta catch up. Raven, I'm reading, and Harley Quinn.
Oh, Teen
Raven's
Titans
really
is great.
weird. I'm confused about Raven.
Raven takes place before she joins the team.
Yeah, it takes 6 months. It takes place 6 months before the team got.
After
yeah.
Timberlake's death. No, it makes sense.
Yeah, picture the 2000s Ravens run where she went to high school.
Yeah,
basically that version.
Gotcha.
But I'm happy that Mark Wolfman, her creator, one of the creators, is writing it.
Yeah, and let time stop with that bullshit. Oh, Raven, thank God.
Like I said, New 52, they try to radically change it, but then again, they try to be like Marvel, and that's
So
how.
that a
but-
movie Marvel.
And that Raven suit she wore, it's cool that it's like her other personality. Like her little guardian.
Yeah, that's
type of
true.
thing.
I'll give it that.
That's what I like. They're like, okay, they fixed it like that where she's in that form because it's supposed to be the demon form.
Which I'm fine with that, even though I still don't like the costume. I'll give it this. At least Marvel Woman is trying to make that costume work.
At least she looks gothic like people expect her to be.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, another thing, I actually kind of dig Tim Drake's New 52 Red Barber costume. It looked way better than the pre-52 because it kind of looked stupid. You kind of look stupid with that little mask and shit on.
You mean
Wait,
like Little Hood?
which one? You want the glider wings or
The glider with the Scott Liddell version. I actually kind of dig that one more than the pre-52 because
You know what?
you look
What
forward to
happened?
seeing.
remember how they were teasing us with Superboy wearing like a black shirt with the written S? What happened to that design?
Superboy just disappeared.
Yeah,
Like, I was expecting. When I saw that, I was like, oh, cool, he's gonna wear that kind of. That's pretty cool. It's simple like the other one, jeans and a shirt. Nope, we didn't get that.
Yep, Connor Kent, he went bye-bye. He went to Harvest.
Actually,
And he came back again for a little bit, and he was wearing like a baseball shirt with the S.
he had one of the saddest runs because it seemed like nobody knew what to do with him.
Yeah, it was Connor.
Yeah, I was like, I was upset, with the Return to Krypton story arc where he died.
I was pissed. Because
I was upset. I was like, really?
Wait, I thought he was just transported to another universe.
No, he got killed off in New Krypton bullshit story. Like I did rampant on that. And the Oracle showed up, and the Oracle took him, and it was a huge mess.
That's why I stopped reading Scott Liddell's Superman run. I was glad when Jeff Johns took the helm.
Yep.
And he gave us a new superpower. Another thing I was wondering. Oh, I also remember Bart is still out there because we'd never seen Bart.
Which one? Bart Allen or Bart Toy?
No, Bart Allen. He's out there because remember, the last time we seen him was in Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bart Toy, I want him to die. I'm hoping he's gone forever. I hate Bart Toy.
Because
Bart Toy, in my opinion, was such a useless character that he pissed me off.
yeah, there's a lot of things that were going wrong. Like Skidder just disappearing, and she never played a part. And the new Power Girl, where did it happen to her too?
Good question. I
One.
wonder myself.
The black one, the one Greg Peck was hyping up on his run, the Black Power Girl.
Didn't she join the other team?
I think she joined the Teen Titans for a little bit, but then she joined
Manchester Black's team. They're probably gonna bring her back later.
Yeah, the Elite.
Because they really got back. They really brought back Cassie.
Yep, one to go.
They brought her back.
Yeah, I was wondering where the hell did she go?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows.
Last time I saw her, it was in Showcase special.
Like I said, they need to bring back DC's Comics Presents and just show different random have like 3, maybe 4 issues of different characters. Just have them little mini story arcs. They ain't gotta have an ongoing series.
I love the show with John. John is awesome.
I'm wondering if that Superboy is gonna get cloned pretty soon.
Who, John?
Yeah, like I do in New 52.
Yeah. I think you could be honest on it because we could hit thing. During the New 52, we had to get another Superboy called
John L.
John L. Yeah, like that train wreck.
It's like what I said.
With evil.
It's like what I said. The stuff that happened in the future and stuff. I mean, but it's not like that. It's like imagine John Connor fucking up the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Opposite things are happening, but it's the same things though.
Yeah.
Different direction.
So my best said pre-52 Superboy make it kidnapped by Mr. Oz. Maybe Mr. Oz will clone him and maybe harvest
That
him.
or okay. Mr. Oz did say he knows Superman.
Yep.
Well, actually, he knows Superman. More like he's just been watching Superman. He doesn't actually know him.
Yeah, he's been watching both New 52 and pre-52.
So he's aware of both. He's also aware of what's going on with Convergence as well.
Probably.
No, he was there. He was one of the people watching the map of the multiverse and saw what was going on.
I have a feeling my hand has something to do with it.
Yeah, my bad. Dr. Manhattan probably has anything to do with everything. Which we're way off topic, aren't we? I think we were.
And I'm back. Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, good. Welcome back.
Right.
Anyways, we should better give it Justice League Dark.
Didn't care for it. Didn't thought it was that great anyway. So why should I bother? So
I'm gonna watch it eventually, and I'm probably gonna. I hope it doesn't disappoint me like Justice League Throne of Atlantis, because that was a letdown.
Oh man, it was such a disappointment.
okay.
Oh, I still got these codes if anybody want them for these
Codes.
movies.
Comic movies? Which one?
I bought the actual Throne of Atlantis and Justice League Origin. It comes with the digital comic, a code for the digital comic and the movie.
Okay, I'll take them.
Cause like I just put it out on Facebook, and anybody wants to code because it's about to expire very soon.
Just
All right. Oh, Glenn, what's your opinion on Jessica Dog? Another kid. What's your opinion on Etrigan in the movie?
I didn't know he actually did rhymes in the comics. I found it
Yep.
really annoying. Like, I'm like, okay, dude, who are you? The demon version of Dr. Seuss?
Yep. He actually rhymes. That actually.
I mean, it was cool seeing him. He was a badass on there. It was made more violent with the movie.
Yeah, with the sword. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, but overall, everybody like was good. Like, I'm glad they had a decent voice cast.
Indeed. Like, Matt Constantine, I don't know voice of Zan, but Zan was awesome. You were like, holy shit. When you see like kick ass, that was awesome.
It was pretty sad that Jason Blood had to go though. That was sad.
Yeah, that broke me because no, but we didn't add him. I didn't want him to die. I'd cry when that happened. I would like that broke me. Wait, what was Swamp Thing's death?
Oh, that one was sad too.
Yeah, that was
I
sad.
was like, oh man.
Actually, we need a Swamp Thing animated movie.
Yeah, with the
how
Garden
about
Eden
you
music.
that was maybe a sequel.
I wanted him to flirt with Poison Ivy.
That'll be funny. That's wait.
I mean,
That would be awesome. And weird.
I've seen artwork of that, and then I remember her interacting with him at one time.
Oh, they did during the Rot storyline with Scott Snyder and Jeff Lemire.
That might be my favorite New 52 story next to Animal Man.
Oh, I love my deluxe edition of Swamp Thing.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, it was like pretty expensive. It was $54.
Oh. Damn,
It was like Multiversity, but I enjoyed Multiversity and I enjoyed the Easter eggs and stuff. It connects so well. And maybe the Empty Hand is the real threat that's going on. Maybe he's the one who's starting the rebirth.
Maybe. Well, maybe Dr. Manhattan and she has to stop those things from taking over the universe.
You know what's fucked up? That they're saying that the Watchmen movie is relevant now, and I was like, well, actually, if you look back and watch the movie, you see the Waynes actually prevented from being killed.
Yeah.
And then Night Owl, the first Night Owl, actually took a picture with them.
Yep.
So
Which-
yeah, I don't see how it could be merged since the Waynes.
I don't mean
alive.
Watchmen is involved. I think it's only 3 Watchmen. I think it's only Dr. Manhattan, Mr. Oz, maybe Night Owl, maybe, I don't know. I don't think it's Rorschach. Rorschach's dead, so I don't think they're going to bring him back.
Actually, I've seen theories that saying Rorschach didn't die, that Dr. Manhattan actually just transported him.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Some are
idea.
some saying either he's one of the Jokers, or the comedian's one of the Jokers.
Actually,
Comedian, I can kind of see that maybe.
you know what? They could make Rorschach the new Question.
Or get the question back.
Yeah, like maybe Rorschach is the question that's been running around.
Well, the New 52 question. What about him?
I want him to be breaking faces then.
Yeah.
Because I do miss the Question running around, and I'm him and Bray Montoya.
Wait, ain't the Question a female right now though?
No, nobody.
No.
Question.
The original question that's in Training War. Yeah, that train wreck. The question about they got Magic Kid in now. It was a mess. What they did to him.
Like I said, it's Dan DiDio. It's always Dan DiDio.
Yep.
That's what I say. Any problems that ever happens, blame it on Dan DiDio, because this man is always at the freaking front line of every bad decision. Yeah,
Well, maybe never a spy.
he made some good decisions, but
He made some good decisions, but you're gonna come with the good, you're gonna come with the bad, and we're like, it's just not defending him. It's just like it all comes with a job. Now, but the whole thing with the whole problem with his choices, yeah, it's a bad of them.
oh no, it goes all the way back to the early 2000s.
Infinite Crisis, I think, where you try to create situation.
Yeah, it started with Infinite Crisis, Then he was one of the people who told them I don't know how he got Bob Harris the green light countdown, but he did it. He hated he hated how James Robinson's original draft for Cry for Justice.
Yep. With Cry for Justice.
I hated how they recon on Nightwing being Romani
Oh, yeah.
back.
You know what? There's a lot of things I never understood how he said he never regretted. The only two things he regretted was Green Arrow's goatee and Nick Grayson's costume, but he didn't regret anything else.
I thought you were Green Arrow's goatee.
No, I mean every other poor decision he ever made, he didn't regret that. Like, he didn't regret DCU
Or Future's End.
or Convergence.
I hated DCU. So
Yeah, I don't
much.
feel ya.
No, like the only thing I liked was Titans and the whole Damien book, and and that Starfire book as well. But that was it.
I will
The
admit,
only thing I like about it is that it ties with Batman Beyond because of the Batmech and that
That is
exoskeleton that James Gordon wore is like, okay, that's hinting Bruce is going to soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was canon, and plus Batman Beyond's canon.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Future's End.
Yeah, it was like they're like, dude, we told you. This is guys. This is Tevio. Literally didn't believe it. She's like, I don't know if you happened. And then me and Rim were I was kind of like buying Rim because I was seeing the dots, seeing everything, seeing the connections, seeing all that shit. I'm like, dude, the plot line's literally there.
It happens when I overanalyze everything.
Yeah, and hell, here's another thing. When you see the Batmech and Batgirl and all the whole costumes, I'm like, yeah, it's canon.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Red Robin's suit was like, did we see that in Rebirth?
I think we did.
Yeah,
Yes,
he has
we
a
did.
display the same way it displayed in Future's End. Like I
Yeah.
said, opposite things. Some things are happening, not with Brother Eye though, but it's just certain
Yeah.
events are like
What I
alternating.
started on because I'm happy when we got hit, but that's
So Oz is up to something, but I want to know what Tim Drake saw in that portal.
that's why I wonder. Because I'm still confused about that because
I'm still wondering where's my girl, Cassie.
She's around somewhere.
yeah. My best day they'll probably end in Teen Titans probably.
She's going to be in Teen Titans. There was a design for her in there, but I'm kind of like, dude, what the fuck is she?
I want to
doing
see her and Starfire fight.
Oh, good
Yeah.
God.
I'm probably glad that Bumblebee is going to be relevant to the Titans book, even though she was on the first issue cover.
Yep.
That was
Indeed.
sad.
That's gonna be cool. Oh, big Titans! Holy shit! I could be got Simon from Young Justice actually made an appearance.
That's cool.
Which
He's the
that's
next big bad for the Titans,
Yep.
which I'm liking that.
Alright, so since we're discussing Justice League Dark, is everybody gonna buy a copy of it or?
I'm
Nah,
gonna
I'll
buy it.
pass.
I want you to succeed because I want a sequel.
I'll pass.
I'm gonna try to buy all the ones I want. All the Batman movies, Son of Batman, Batman vs. Robin, Batman Bad Blood.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious what they're going with the Judas contract because I'm gonna be really upset if it's dumb because
Yeah.
Nightwing's my favorite. He's my all-time favorite.
Oh yeah, and Judas contract. I completely forgot to the Love and Jessica Dog. Isn't Judas contract actually a sequel to Jessica Red Teen Titans? And right now we go way to do like series and blue suit, which that's
I
odd.
have a feeling they're probably gonna do flashbacks. They're gonna go back and forth with it and try to add on to it.
The animated universe is like the Marvel universe. It's jarring. It's just like it's there, but it's all over the place.
Yeah, because unlike the other anime universe that did not have shared content, this new anime movie universe, they're trying to content all the movies, even though it's confusing because there's some
They said it out there, which I'm like fail 101 because like they are just inspiring the story. They're not fully adapting the comic. I mean,
I think what they're gonna do is they capture certain scenes that fits with the new 52 movies because what they did with Justice League Dark, they added on Batman who wasn't even in the first issue 0 of it.
Yeah.
And then with Throne for Atlantis, that was a Justice League story, but this they changed it to where they're barely going to get Aquaman recruited.
Yeah.
So with Judas Contract, they're going to capture some moments, and they're going to add on some stuff that happened within the continuity of New 52.
Yeah, I'm worried about that. Because frankly, if you want to do Judas Contract, I say adapt the story like Killing Joke did. Because same way with Killing Joke, but
I
Killing Joke adapted the
agree
story
with that.
perfectly.
I agree with that, Debbie. Like I'm a guy like if you want to adapt, if you're gonna follow the story, just adapt the comic. That's it. I mean,
But the problem is, it's a 3-part story. It's a 4-part story?
4-part story.
So,
With Judas Contract?
Yeah,
yeah.
It can't be a whole movie.
really.
Unless they put in flashbacks
That is
of the
true.
Curious Encounter with Deathstroke, because after realizing this, I know how people complain, oh, the movies are not like the comics. I told them, I started thinking and reading some comic. I'm like, you know what? Story arcs are like, what, 4 or 5 issues?
4 or 5
Yeah,
move on
issues.
to the
maybe
next.
2-issue story.
That cannot make a movie at all.
Like Tara's character development, like in order for us to be the viewer to be a regular viewer to be shocked about her betrayal, you got to build her character up first.
Yeah.
You gotta see
Like,
flashbacks. Because it looks like she's returning to the Titans from the looks of it, because they didn't
That
show
is
her
true.
in
It
the
looks like
last
the,
Justice
it
League
looks-
movie.
it looks like she was a main member of the Titans before
Yeah.
Damian Boyd came down.
Yeah, before your boy came in.
Yeah, my boy, my fucking Damian Boyd, fucking.
And speaking of Damien, he actually get a team up with John, okay, Superman's son.
No. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna fucking read that book.
Yeah.
I haven't checked out that prelude to the Super Sons yet, but yeah.
Issue 10, issue 11 are the player.
All right, good then.
It's amazing. It's
Nobody
different,
did
Damien.
Marvel stream because oh my god, the shit that's going on over there.
Oh yeah, Marvel animation. I completely forgot. Fuck. We're gonna do Spider-Man anime series.
Oh, you have to do a different live stream for that because oh my god, there's so much I want to talk about Marvel because
Yeah. We'll probably do another live stream for that this second. But anyway, I'm about to be done. I'm hoping this movie succeeds because I want a sequel to this movie. I want basically more Constantine. Okay, Matt Ryan Constantine. And the saying this movie was great. Like if we get a sequel to this movie, I'll be happy and hope. And
I want
pray-
a John Constantine movie of his origin.
Yeah, that too. Like that was
the
amazing.
Hellblazer shit.
But there was one thing missing though in the Justice League Dark. His
Mhm.
obsession with punk rock music. That was missing.
Yeah, that's true. And plus, he didn't smoke.
Yeah.
With that,
Or
annoying.
Drank, but he didn't.
Move right on. Go for it.
We need a rated R Hellblazer series. That's what we really need.
But this movie was rated R.
No, it wasn't.
So-
It's PG-13.
Dude, I can tell you now. I look from the trailers. This thing is probably rated what T for teen. No, if you want a real rated R, you got to go to the Hellblazer series. And you're gonna see some of the real crap that we're in there.
All right.
Yeah. They get more into John's insanity.
Or like the villain.
Are we getting a Constantine series? I think we are.
What the fuck are you looking up?
He's looking up the rating for Justice League Dark. I think it's PG-13. I don't recall it being R.
Yeah,
It's
that's
really
the thing
violent.
about
It was just violent. It was like more violent than Justice League War and Atlantis.
Yeah, found it.
I'm gonna say this right now. I'm like, is it just me? Are they trying to go rated R, more rated R than ever? Like with fucking almost every one of their DVDs. It's just like
Got it. I got the rating.
it's
What is
more.
Rated R.
Did
Oh,
he?
rated R?
Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I just say Didio.
Damn.
Blame B Didio because Dan Didio always wants to be hip and young with the new kids, and everybody likes
Yeah.
edgy, darker stuff, and that's what he tried to make new.
I don't know, because the Cage Joke did that. It did succeed. It did sell a lot. I'm having a hard time finding the one with the Nightwing figure in it.
Oh boy.
So, and this movie rated R too. So, my best to thank the Killing Joke. I think they can Killing Joke.
Yeah.
This
Joe's contract though, they just revealed it's PG-13 though.
Yeah.
The Killing Joke was great if you ignore the first 30 minutes.
Yeah. I'll just say this. You could easily fucking skip that shit.
Indeed.
Simple, yeah, easy. Just go to scene select and just go past it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not so hard to do that. It's not so hard to do that.
I just love the controversy it had when people ignored the facts that those two actually did have a relationship in animated series.
Yeah, they did. Because
And it was
it's been
mentioned
hinted for
that
years.
Beyond 2.0 and Return of the Joker kind of hinted it that something happened, and it's like,
And Beyond anime series.
yeah.
Everyone
Plus,
hated it.
Barbara always flirted with Bruce Wayne in the comics before the animated series.
Yep, that too. So I don't know what people think about this.
Then why did they keep trying to get her to go with Grayson if she kept flirting with Bruce?
Because that I don't know. But that relationship was really popular though. Ever since they first, like she did kiss him when he was Robin.
Yep.
That's just weird. I mean, like, no, I mean, the whole Batman history is just weird.
And I don't know if they're the same age or not, or she's older than him. That's the
I
thing.
still don't know the ages between Tigger and Barbara.
Dude, have you seen the retcons they did for Barbara from making her from she used to be Gordon's niece to his daughter? That was weird.
Okay, the reason why they did that is because in the TV show they never mentioned it. That was her first appearance.
And
And then in
Batman screwed up Barbara going to begin with.
Yeah, and then I guess something happened in the recon to where she's the real daughter, which is weird because he had two marriages.
Yeah. I think he did after crisis. I think they post crisis because pre-crisis.
Wasn't she a niece?
Yeah, I think in pre-crisis she's the niece, and post-crisis.
And then post-crisis they changed it to where she's the daughter, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
The post crisis, because pre crisis she's the niece, post crisis she's still the niece. It's like after Infinite Earth.
Same thing when I'm pissed off of Dick Grayson's heritage and the Nightwing story got changed, which I'm happy New 52 actually mentioned he got Nightwing named because of Superman's influence.
Yep.
And the Reapers still mentioned that too.
Indeed.
And then they mentioned his heritage.
At least I'm happy that they're doing that. You know, I'm reading. Yeah. I'll just say this: if Batman has a fucking kid with fucking Selene, oh my god,
that better be Helena. That better be Helena.
Yeah, that'll be Helena Wayne, aka Huntress.
Yeah, but because I saw some people inboxing me about it on my Facebook page saying, "Did she raped him?" I'm like, no, freaking Bruce nailed her.
Yeah, they were throwing over each other.
He's just upset. She's just upset that she outsmarted him after she was, manipulating him. What's going on with the situation?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I would feel like
she's not Dick. He didn't get right.
Yeah, it's like what he said. Alfred's like, "What's the matter?" He goes, "She took the night, Alfred. She took the night."
Yeah,
that was a fun issue, just because how she played him.
Yeah.
She didn't fully play him though. She actually does love him. It's just that it's her charm. It's how she is. It's how she's been written. I mean, she even flirted and stuff with Dick Grayson too.
Yes, she did. And she also flirted with Tim Drake.
Warehouse, and even on the animated series, she flirted with him, and Dick's like, "Oh, I like where this is going."
Indeed.
If we still got the pre-52 continuity for Batman, doesn't that mean her child is somewhere around?
They actually referenced in year one in that issue.
Yeah, they reference year one. They reference her first appearance, and then the New 52 stuff.
Yep, the 940s.
Yeah, but I was saying, like, doesn't that also mean she has a kid running around somewhere? Because pre-52, Catwoman did have a son.
Possibly, who knows?
Because I never read that.
You know what's funny though? Is anybody gonna watch Powerless?
Star Labs and Bruce Wayne's cousin, who's also just happens to be a billionaire.
Actually, he's actually a real character. I was reading through some comics. He's from 1965, created by Bill Finger.
Holy shit!
He posed as Robin. His real name is Vandiver Wayne. He is a spoiled cousin of Bruce Wayne. He posed as Robin, got in trouble by it, but it made him a changed person.
I did not know this.
Look it up. Look it up. His first appearance was on Batman issue, I think 145 or 148 on Volume 1.
I will look it up.
I just read the encyclopedia and I realized Rose Wilson's not in there.
Oh yeah, Lavender.
Yeah, she's not in the DC 2016 encyclopedia.
Yeah,
That's weird.
that did bug me. I got an encyclopedia.
Am I the one who thinks Jason Todd should hook up with her?
Who should they up with her?
Jason Todd, whether
No.
how come?
I don't know, because he has a thing for white hair women. I mean, he did have a girlfriend in his younger days.
Yeah.
Well, we're going by the new 52. Rose, she has no affiliation with nobody right now, except to her brother Jericho, and they have no affiliation to the Titans, and they're both trying to kill their dad.
But I like talking to Batman when
Yep.
Damien was kidnapped. Well, Damien was like, I don't care, I'm not kidnapped.
Yeah. I
Oh, that was
that
shit.
issue.
Okay, here's the thing I don't get. Why do people hate Damian Wayne?
I think they hate Damian Wayne because of his first appearance in Grant Morrison's one. I don't remember.
I mean, Damian Wayne is probably one of the most awesome rounds because he's basically what Jason could have been more if he actually
I also think he could have been. I also think that since he's a mini Bruce Wayne, that was Bruce Wayne if he went with the League of Shadows.
Yeah, League of Sense.
And you also got to remember that Grant Morrison, Batman and Robin was the first ever time that was Batman and Robin title. First ever Batman.
Bruce had Batman and Damian Wayne had Robin. In terms of like,
I'm gonna say this right. I just want to see Damian as Batman more. Like I like the whole miniseries of him being Batman. Like I wish we had an ongoing series.
Wait, which version? Are we going by Grant Morrison's crazy post-apocalyptic?
No, the
Does
new
it
51. The new 51.
I had to read that one.
Because every version of Grant Morrison, he's just wearing a trench coat.
yeah, with guns, with Jason. Basically.
Well,
Hey, dude, his dad used to use guns, so I don't see any problem with it.
Yeah, that's trying to go on age.
But I know I actually do like Damian because he's a more restrained Jason Todd, but also he's sympathetic. He knows when to stop, and I loved his run when he used to be sidekick with Dick. Yes, it was awesome, and he's one.
Plus his death. I like what he said to me because you're my favorite person.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and Teen Titans, actually in Teen Titans, in the newer Teen Titans series with Damian Wayne, the leader, Damian actually left in Tim Drake's team. So, Edgar, your team is still alive, still reference.
I don't think oh, okay.
All right. What I was basically saying, it's pretty much a comic book called Batman, Damian Wayne, or Batman, Damian Wayne, the son of Batman. It's a 4-part miniseries that should have lasted.
Elseworld story? I think it's Elseworld story, isn't it?
No, it was more like that. Damian, what if he was alive?
Yeah, or the Elseworld story, really.
But yet again, I could see that canon now because they could just make it an excuse how. But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Anyways, we're talking about this movie. Just we went into reverse again. Should we talk about the main villain in Jedi Dark?
I thought it was cool.
And who was the main villain?
Apparently John Constantine's friend, I think, because
Richie became possessed of the guy who did Nightmares. I forgot his name was.
Guy who did Nightmares. Papa Midnight?
No, not Papa Midnight. I wish.
Dr. Destiny?
It's not Hellblazer kid. I don't remember.
Like, is a yeah, I can describe him, and I probably know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
He had a staff with a red gem on it.
Yep.
That caused hallucinations.
Yeah, and Edgerton is part of the origin, sort of.
Yeah.
There's only a few people I can think of.
It was an enemy of Merlin too.
Yep.
The only other person I can think of that's enemy of Merlin is Mordru.
And he was purple.
Yeah, and basically he possesses.
Oh, Wotan! You talking about Wotan?
I think that's him.
Yeah, I think that's his name.
Blue, like he purplish blue kind of guy.
Yep.
Yeah, Wotan. He started out. He's actually was a woman, but then he was cursed by Naboo and that's why his skin is because every time he died, he can reincarnate himself. And the way Nabu can tell that it's Wotan is because his skin color.
That makes sense.
Yeah, she used to be a powerful sorceress and like she was damn near on the level they can go on to be a Lord of Chaos.
Huh.
Yeah. Like when I stopped after AVX, I really got engrossed into the DC universe, and I actually studied the hardcore history of the DC universe.
Yeah, we got AVX, Avengers X-Men, which is.
Hey, actually, y'all want to start a Marvel live stream after this? Because, oh my god, I want to talk about Inhumans versus X-Men.
I got things to do. I gotta do my stream today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyways,
I could stick around.
Yeah. So, anyways, we should probably have to. Should we wrap this up, or?
Yeah, just wrap it up because it's mostly been about the DC universe and not really Justice League Dark.
Since we're going on topic, like granted, we do this shit all the time, but just fucking let's go.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, we were on topic. Anyway, okay. Before we end it, what's up with the anime Justice League Dark? We
I'll just say this: the game, the game, fucking hell. The movie was okay at best, but I really was not impressed. A lot of times, I thought the movie was just average. I thought the movie could have been a lot better. I thought the storyline could have been a lot better. I love Constantine and Saitana's part. That was the only soul embracing thing about that film I liked about it. But besides of that, 5 out of 10.
I'm getting this echo from
No, we're done.
No, not you. Jeremy, I think you're having an echo.
Oh, sorry about that.
All right.
And I'm going to see Justice League Dark, and hopefully it's a good movie. Chances are that since they have Batman in it, somehow they're going to write it, so it's going to be decent.
Yeah.
I'll just say this: he doesn't do much. I know, but since there's Batman in there, they're going to write it. It's going to be a decent movie. As long it's not Justice League. Let's just put it that way. For some reason, they have something against Justice League.
Even the biggest team, the team that helped them with the.
Yeah.
Anyways, Len, what's your final Justice League Dark? Sorry.
I want a sequel, and I hope the next one is good.
Yeah. Anyways, I'll give my rating. My final Justice League Dark, the whole. Sorry. Jeremy, you about to say something?
Huh?
You about to say something?
Oh no, I don't have anything.
Oh, all right. I'll give my final boss. My final Justice League Dark, the whole. I'll give you this. Justice League Dark One is a far better movie than Justice League War. Way better for Atlantis, but not good. God of Monster. God of Monster might have been my ultimate Justice League movie that came out recently. That movie was awesome. I want my sequel, damn it. But who knows when that's gonna happen. But as far as this movie goes, I think this movie is a good Justice League anime movie. Way better than War. Way better than Former Atlantis. Not good at God of Monsters. Way better than Justice But it's not good. Killing Joke. Killing Joke, is the highest. Next to this movie, they're both neck and neck. And for any to get a sequel, and I'm hoping maybe this movie succeeds that maybe we do get a sequel. For love of God, get basically Enchantress. Maybe. But you keep Constantine, keep Satana, keep Etrigan. Wait, actually, you can't do Etrigan now since Gingerbread dead. Damn it. Keep my own Constantine and keep Satana, and try to do more dark stories. Actually, holy shit! This is an idea. Since Young Justice 3 is coming out, I'm hoping we get Matt and Constantine Young Justice 3. That'll be awesome.
I think they're gonna do the Dark Side storyline. Just pick it up back to where it was Vandal Savage and Dark Side.
Yeah. So Damn it! If you get him on
All I want from Young Justice, give me Raven, give me Starfire, give me Wonder Girl. Have Tim Drake become the new leader of the team, and that'll be it. If they go forward in that and have to do a season 3, do season 4, do season 5, do 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever, then fuck it. Let's go. Over and just prove me on my new Skype name, okay?
Thank you for having me. I gotta take off.
Anyway, wait. What's your ratings? I give the please a 4 out of 5 stars.
I got 4.5 out of stars.
Yeah, like it's way better than the other movie.
I got the music in it. It was amazing.
Oh, well,
And the
yeah, I
theme.
agree. I agree on that. But also
It was
another
good.
thing,
It reminded me of the Constantine show.
Yep, indeed.
Yep.
I'll give it a sense.
I'll give it a 5
Yep.
out of 10.
5 out of 10. Okay. Anyways, thank you for joining us for Jedi Dark Anime Movie Spoiler for discussion. Sorry that we're off topic, that we haven't done it. And gentlemen, where can we find you guys?
Say it again.
Where can we find you?
Oh, I don't have a channel yet. Actually, I'm talking to I'm probably gonna be teaming up with Comics Island soon.
That's cool. I haven't done the content in for a while.
Yeah, because I was seeing their newest video, which I had a small part in, was Multiversity.
Oh yeah, Patreon request.
Oh no, I had a small part in it. I actually helped them a little, only a little.
Cool. Nice.
I'm actually gonna be part of a stream to actually talk to them about their channel and stuff and be more part of it. I'm
That's
in talking right now.
You want to see that?
But hopefully, if that does go wrong, y'all can probably just switch to Comics Island, and I'll just start advertising for them, and I'll advertise it for the Geek Lounge 101, and we can bring it all to you, Edgar or Ren.
You can find me on Superior 616. That's the channel name. That's the channel link. You can find me on Facebook under Red Krypton, my solo channel, which I do news, rants, all this other stuff. And Krypton.
You could also find me on Comic Fan 902. I'll be also resurrecting my old channel from the old days, Ultimate Comic Book Fan. They kind of like renamed it to Ultimate Comic Book Fan.
Ooh.
I'll be pretty much doing Dragon Ball, Naruto, and all that stuff. Because I'm thinking about just like kind of like putting it in different areas, like in case my channel ever goes knocked down. Because I'm a little paranoid. My channel gets knocked down from bullshit copyright or anything like that, so I'll have to restart everything else. But yeah, you'll find me in there.
And you can find my type of smuggler and description on Twitter. And then you guys join for the sport with guns to next review on Jewish contract.
I'll just say this. Oh boy, God help me.
Yeah, indeed, because they better not score Jewish contract because
if they fuck it up, you'll see a rant. You'll definitely see a rant on that crap because I love that story. That was great. And hell, I was okay with that, the whole Teen Titans animated series, which was not really faithful to the comics, but it was still fucking awesome show.
Yep. Indeed, I love that show. It's so amazing.
Anyway, let's wrap this bitch up.
Yep. And then I'm joining. I'm saying with Jewish contract. And one more thing. Stay tuned on no discussion on mobile animation. Well, I don't know idea who's that one, but I'm saying with that one. Yeah, there's only one more anime just coming out this year. Batman Harley Quinn.
Animated at the beginning.
Yeah, by Bruce Timm. I think he's making it.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
I'll wait and see on how that goes.
It's coming out this year, I think. Right. My best guess is Bruce Timm Return joke did. We'll probably that Mad Love, I think. I don't know details.
I'm okay with that. If Mark Hamill returns for it, I'll be okay with that.
Yeah, same here. Right. If they do get Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill, Batman Joker, I'll be happy. But who knows? Right. Anyways, that's not talk another day. Thank you for joining us, and take care.
You too, guys. See y'all later.
here. Bye.